The trees move simultaneously with us. Nature is always there. It moves gracefully in the midst of every little moment we experience, breathing with us. It moves gracefully while you share a laugh, a cry, a whisper. Its interconnected beauty forms a raw dance amongst the chaos we are blinded by. Take a second. Breathe. The first step to our connection to nature is acknowledging that it is always there. It's easy to forget about nature depending on where and how we live. When you slow life down and align your movement to be matched with nature, you begin to feel this sense of relief. How can we acknowledge that nature is breathing with us? How can we feel less alone? Humans crave community. This is how we have been kept alive for decades. With community being insufficient at times, who can we turn to? During the last 3 years, I've developed the hobby of biking. I would make stops under trees and lay under them. In these years of my life, I felt alone. Even though I enjoyed my solitude, something was still missing. Nature fulfilled me. During this time, I started to build an interesting, vulnerable, and wholesome relationship with Creator. I knew then that I wasn't alone. Nature was with me. My spirits were with me. I give my gratitude to nature for allowing me to feel something. This something is indescribable. It is ultimate peace. This indescribable feeling allowed me to build a deep connection with myself, with what I value. It helped me build a sense of strength. I feel hopeful, resilient, vulnerable, fulfilled. Ever since then, I always turn to nature and God to guide me. I feel as though having a relationship with God is personal. It does not have to be shameful, guilty, resentful, strictly religious, or labeled. God is simply love. Now that I have this new relationship, it comes with this new responsibility. How can I provide, love, and give back? It is in my nature to give back. Is acknowledgement and appreciation enough? What can I do? When I think of traditional ecological knowledge, I am reminded and educated on how I can give back to nature. It is my duty to take care of the earth just as much as the animals do. Within this entire course, one of the key takeaways was the relationship that Indigenous people have to land and nature. I think this is something all humans should take into consideration. A lot of things have changed the natural human relationship to nature. One of the biggest things is colonization and capitalism. We must decolonize ourselves in order to unlock this creative and natural relationship. Through the lens of the Anishinaabe Indigenous folks, they look at all living things as interconnected. There are 4 orders of life in the Anishinaabe culture. The first are the Elder Brothers, the very first ones created, which are the earth forces. These are the rocks, minerals, the wind, rain, snow, thunder, and all of weather. The ones that come second are the brothers, the trees, the plants, greeners and non-greeners. The third order are the 4-legged animals, the non-humans, the ones that fly, crawl, and swim. The final 4th order created, the very youngest brothers, are human beings. We are the most vulnerable. We depend on all orders that come before us. This is how we are interconnected. This is a beautiful way of life because it reminds us of how significant every living being is. Living in this holistic way of life can allow humans to have a deeper connection with nature, Creator, and love. It allows us to be humble, grateful, and brings us back to who we truly are. back to how we are meant to live. I leave you with a quote by Plants Have So Much to Give Us, page 15. When we removed ourselves from the lives of our ancestors and found other ways, more artificial ways of being, we could begin to disregard the harmony that has sustained us this far.